Welcome back to Urban X TV. This is Malcolm here, and before we get started, I want to remind everybody to subscribe if you haven't already done so. And I also want to shout out Steve Canal of the Brand Executive, for the shirt, my brand fresh. I don't know if you can see it. A couple months ago on the channel on Urban X TV, we sat down with Steve to talk about his new best-selling book, The Mind of a Winner, which I also did a review on urbanx.nyc, which is the blog. So go check that out, and shout out to Steve. Thank you again for the shirt. So today we're going to talk about this petition that wants Marvel to donate 25% of the profits of Black Panther to the black community. So when I initially saw the headline, I forgot which publication I actually first read it on. I thought it was, I didn't understand it. I was just like, what? But I didn't want to pass judgment, so I actually went to change.org to actually read the petition written by a guy named Chaz Gormley, I believe it is. I don't want to mess up your name, but whatever. And although it was very well written, and although I kind of get where he's going with it, I kind of get where he was going, I don't agree. Now I'll tell you why I don't agree that Marvel should give anything to the black community. First of all, he didn't specifically say what black community this money should go to, right? There's a black community everywhere. There's a black community in New York. New York is not just the city. There's a black community everywhere. There's a black community in Detroit. There's a black community in Florida. There's a black community in Cali. There's a black community in Georgia. There's a black community everywhere. He did not specifically say which community. Also, the movie is based in a fictional country in Africa, and he didn't. The author of the petition basically wrote it from the point of view of an African American, not someone in an African country. So again, what black community are you talking about? Another reason why I didn't agree with it, because the author of the petition, he referenced that the marketing team of the Black Panther movie marketed this movie directly to black people. Now, me personally, I'm a Marvel fan. I'm a comic book movie, not a comic book fan, but these comic book movies are I really enjoy them. So I kind of stay up to date with them. So the fact once this movie was announced, the fact that black people everywhere were treating this movie like it was going to give us reparations and things like that, that kind of bugged me out, and I didn't really like it because I just felt like, it's a movie. You know what I'm saying? It is a movie. That is it. And I see it on Twitter. I see it on Facebook, on Instagram. People, they're gonna just, they're gonna be so excited. I'm excited to see the movie as well. Me and my friends got, early tickets. My father, you already seen how my father was talking about the movie, but at the same time, we understand what it is. It's entertainment, and it's not gonna go further than for our community. Again, it's not gonna go further than the movie theater. Now, it can do a lot of things to increase diversity in Hollywood once they see how profitable the movie is, when black people are the centerpieces of the actual movie. Like we've seen that with Girls Trip and other movies like that. So that's not news to us. That's news to them. But again, to my point about this petition, that although they marketed this movie to black people, that's just smart marketing. I don't have any other insight. I don't have any other way to put it. It's just they did their jobs. They went down black Twitter, they scrolled down, seen all the words that we use all the time, inclusion or problematic and things like that, and they just marketed directly to us, which got us excited, and it's gonna make a lot of money for them. Us signing a petition, and over 6,000 people. I don't know, by the time you see this video, I don't know how much have signed the petition now, but when I looked, over 6,000 people signed the petition. And in my opinion, it's laziness. It's just, we have, because they use black people in the movie, we feel like we have a right to that money. If that's the case, sign a petition for the NBA to give 25% of their proceeds to the black community. Go to the NFL, since all the good players are black and all the good NBA players are black. Sign a petition to these record labels because they're using black talent to make money as well. I actually don't understand it. I really don't. And the fact that he, Chaz, the one who wrote the petition, the one who created the petition, the fact that he keeps mentioning, like, you know, our black dollars are not guaranteed to Disney. And if you do your research, and you realize how much Disney, how many companies Disney actually owns, and we unknowingly give our money to, I think we have a petition every week if you really want to get funky about it. So I didn't agree. And I'm also seeing a lot of people who preach that we should do for self are getting behind this petition and trying to come at the movie for one example, Boyce Watkins, who I enjoy listening to, but at the same time, the fact that he is kind of not co-signing this petition, but he agreed with it, struck me as weird, because his whole platform is about doing for self and what we can do for ourselves. The fact that this movie is about to make so much money, and the fact that we know it's going to a lot of white people, or people, like, you know what I'm saying, the people that own Disney and things like that, that's kind of an L. Like, we lost. Like, the movie's out, it's coming out Friday, we lost. So what we have to do is put more effort into supporting our own, putting more money in the black business, not just talking about it after the fact. You know what I'm saying? This movie is out, it's been coming out, so all of a sudden now that we see how much money is going in, all of a sudden we see how much money they're making, they're projected to make. Now we need 25% to go to this black community. And again, the fact that he didn't mention what black community irked me the most, because that's manipulation as well. Like, that's just getting people riled up, not knowing what they're signing their name to, which was whack to me. So again, if we want to hold Marvel and Disney's, you know, foot to the fire on giving back to the black community, we have to do that with every company, organization that uses black people, or, you know, black faces as a way for them to make their money. You know what I'm saying? Marvel is not alone in this. There's every other form of almost every other form of entertainment that we enjoy, you know, have black people that are being taken advantage of, if you want to say that. So this petition, I think, is very short-sighted. I think it is, again, lazy, and I think we need to do better. So with that being said, I'm Malcolm. This is UrbanX TV. Like, share, subscribe. Peace.